Hello, this is Everything About the Atomic Bomb by Luna Parra, Leslie Ramirez, Luke Chavez, and Armondo Burrito. So let's start with building the atomic bomb. The atomic bomb was a secret, so its code name was the Manhattan Project. There were two bombs created, the Fat Man and the Little Boy. They were made of fissile element.
Fissile element. A material capable of sustaining a nuclear fission chain reaction. Fissile material can sustain a chain reaction with neutrons of any energy.
Uranium.
Uranium, the chemical element of the atomic number 92, a gray, dense radioactive metal used as fuel in nuclear reactors.
That is enriched to the isotope that can sustain a fission.
Fission, the action of dividing or splitting something into two or more parts.
Nuclear chain reaction. The bomb The Little Boy was a gun-type weapon with a uranium core. The Fat Man was a large implosion-type device with a plutonium core.
Plutonium, the chemical element of the atomic number 94, a dense silvery radioactive metal of the acidine series, used as a fuel in nuclear reactors and as explosives in nuclear fission weapons. Plutonium only occurs in trace amounts in nature, but manufactured in nuclear reactors from uranium. Next, the race for the atomic bomb. Germany and the Allied powers, but mostly the UK, Canada, and the US, were trying to create a bomb to destroy a whole city. First, the German nuclear project, nicknamed Uran Project, and a name that I will butcher if I pronounce. In 1939, Germany started their own atomic bomb project, leading scientists being Werner Heinsberg and Niels Bohr. The German nuclear project were focusing on four things: a nuclear reactor, uranium, heavy water production, and isotope separation. The German nuclear project ended in 1945 during the surrender of Nazi Germany to the US. Germany succeeded in creating the plans for the atomic bomb, but they did not have enough money to produce it. And also the US bomb program, also known as the Manhattan Project. There were over 30 building sites in Canada, the US, and the UK. Main sites being Richland, Washington, Los Alamos, New Mexico, and Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Richland were Hanfind Engineer Works. Los Alamos had the laboratory and was nicknamed Project Y because it was so secretive, and Oak Ridge was Clinton Engineering Headquarters. Over 130,000 people were working on the Manhattan Project. The Manhattan Project started in 1942 and ended in 1945, with leading scientists being J. Robert Oppenheimer, Albert Einstein, and Klaus Fuchs. It cost $2 billion to create the atomic bomb. 90% of the money was spent on factories building the actual parts. The rest 10% was spent on actually creating the atomic bomb. In 1945, the US succeeded in creating the atomic bombs.
Transporting the atomic bomb. The atomic bomb was carried by the Enola Gay, a B-26 plane manned by 11 people, the captain being Theodore Van Kirk.
Captain Kirk, get it? Just saying, yeah.
Dropping the atomic bomb. The Little Boy atomic bomb was dropped at 8:15 Japanese time on August 6, 1945. It was dropped from 36,000 feet from the ground, from B-29 Enola Gay. It killed 100,000 people instantly, and many thousand more died from radiation and leukemia. The Fat Man atomic bomb was dropped on Nagasaki on August 7, 1945. It was dropped from 28,000 feet on the B-29 Enola Gay. It killed between 40,000 and 75,000 people, died immediately, and 60,000 people had serious injuries.
America wins World War II in 1945 because Germany was scared of the power of the atomic bomb. Our hearts go out to all the troops and citizens who died in World War II, and to the families who had to deal with those deaths. But thanks for watching our report, and all in all, America won, and now we live in this great USA.
But does anyone really win war?
Bye!